Hey everyone, and welcome back to POV Chronicles. Ever wondered what keeps the most confident, the most anxious, the most logical, and the most empathetic people up at night? We've delved deep into the MBTI world to uncover the worst fears of every personality type. From the introverted dreamer's worst nightmare to the extrovert's biggest insecurity, get ready to face your fears, and maybe even discover a few of your own. If you still don't know your MBTI type, just click the link in the description, take your test, and discover who you are. So hit those like and subscribe buttons, and let's get started. ISTJ crowds. ISTJs hated the idea of crowds. Privacy and personal space are essential to these types. Lack of security comes in at a close second. These were the types most likely to have a home security system, and also most likely to have a gun that they knew how to use within the range of their bed, as home invasion, as well, may be one of their worst fears. ISFJ, harm to family members. ISFJs are deeply attached to their loved ones, and similarly to ISTJs, they had fears about security and home invasion. The idea of anything harmful happening to someone they cared about was an incentive for many ISFJs to learn self-defense or have security measures installed in their homes. They also tend to be exceptionally careful drivers. ESTJ, incompetence. ESTJs hate having to work with lazy, inefficient people or people who procrastinate. They want everyone to do their part and according to the roles. Irresponsibility among team or family members will drive them crazy, and having to work on a project with someone who lacks skill or drive can make them literally queasy. Losing control and uncertainty were also major fears for ESTJs. ESFJs are extremely loyal individuals who are deeply committed to their loved ones. They are known for their responsibility, their generosity, and empathy. Being abandoned by those they've committed to and cared for topped their list of worst fears. ISFPs are free spirits who tend to make spontaneous decisions and follow their hearts. They fear making the wrong choice and becoming trapped in a situation they can't get out of, whether it's a job, a relationship, or a cross-country move. They want their options to be open at all times, to always know they can get out of a situation if it turns sour. ISTPs are extremely independent and self-sufficient individuals, and they despise the idea of having to rely wholly on others. Becoming physically handicapped in some way where they had to rely on the help of loved ones was by far their worst fear. ESFP loss of freedom. Much like ISFPs, ESFPs greatly feared losing their freedom or being trapped in a mundane existence. They want to know they can change their mind if a decision leads in the wrong direction, and they want to know they have plenty of options and opportunities. ESTP, losing control. ESTPs like to be aware and in control of themselves and their surroundings. They are known for their fast reflexes and adaptability, and the idea of losing this is appalling to them. They want to know that they can remain in control of themselves and not become helpless, trapped, or out of control. INTJ insanity. The mind is the ultimate playground of the INTJ personality type. This is where they can toy with perspectives, immerse themselves in intuition, and explore mental strategies. The idea of losing their mental clarity was by far the worst outcome they could imagine. INTPs express a higher level of fear of rejection compared to other Myers-Briggs personality types. This fear stems from their inferior extroverted feeling function, which can lead to feelings of isolation and unworthiness during stressful situations. Naomi Quink's book, Was That Really Me? How Everyday Stress Brings Out Our Hidden Personality, highlights how INTPs may experience a profound sense of separateness from the whole of humanity, often rooted in childhood memories of feeling different and misunderstood. ENTJs are natural-born leaders with enormous visions and dreams for the future. They are driven by an intense desire to make a difference in the world and live up to their fullest potential. More than anything, they hate the idea of living a less than remarkable life. They have a deep yearning to stand out and achieve their dreams at all costs. Autonomy is one of the strongest desires of the ENTP personality type. These independent individuals crave freedom and space to explore new ideas and possibilities. Being micromanaged, stuck in a possessive relationship, or even bound by financial obligations can make them feel suffocated. NFPs not living up to their ideals. INFPs are often called the idealists, and well, it's not hard to see why. They have very high standards for themselves and rely on a strong set of convictions and values. A powerful individual moral code acts as their compass in every decision. Meaning and purpose drive them, a hope that they can do something significant and helpful with their lives. INFPs' fear of getting to the end of their lives and realizing that they wasted their potential or didn't do anything significant to make the world a better place. INFJ. Humanity's potential for evil. INFJs crave a world where equality, compassion, and freedom reign. When they are inundated by news of injustice, corruption, and cruelty, they start to feel emotionally connected to all the pain around them. It can be difficult for them to detach from all the struggles that people encounter at the hands of others. It can feel impossible to focus or find their strong sense of vision and purpose when they know others are in pain or being treated unfairly. ENFJ, being alone. ENFJs hated being alone. They felt that their lives were emptier and lacking meaning the longer they spent time in isolation. This makes sense considering their dominant function, extroverted feeling, is largely concerned with promoting the happiness and morale of others. Prolonged bouts of alone time can make ENFJs feel empty and uninspired. ENFP, lacking meaningful relationships. The biggest fear among ENFPs was being alone. However, this doesn't mean they want to be around people constantly. Their fear revolved around not having meaningful relationships, dying alone, or feeling disconnected from humanity. Having a healthy social group, supportive friends, and meaningful, honest relationships are extremely important to ENFPs. Not living up to potential came in at a close second, with boredom coming in third. So there you have it, the worst fear of each of the 16 personality types. Of course, it's important to remember that individuals may have different fears outside of their personality type, but these were the most common results from many books and surveys. So what do you think? Do you relate to these fears or the fears of other types? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks for watching POV Chronicles. See you next time.